Professor Bimol Kujam is Congress candidate for Inner Manipur Lok Sabha seat. Alfred Kangang Arthur is confirmed as Congress candidate for Outer Manipur parliamentary constituency in the upcoming election. Congress Legislative Party leader Okram Iwobi questioned if BJP-led government is heading to dictatorship. Congress expressed dissatisfaction over freezing of All India Congress Committee account by Income Tax Department. Kokomi spokesperson Raijam Athoba seeks attention of United Nations Human Rights Council towards a serious human rights situation in Manipur. Women journalists from Manipur pay tribute to heroes of Anglo-Manipuri War, led by Amju President Vijay Kakchi Tabam. Media persons plant saplings at Mount Manipur in Andaman and Nicobar. And State Bank of India reveals all details of electoral bonds to Election Commission of India. Details also include alphanumeric codes that link donors to officials. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, the news in details. Professor Angomcha Bimol Akoijam is announced as Congress candidate for Inner Manipur Lok Sabha seat, while Alfred Kangang Arthur is confirmed as Congress candidate for Outer Manipur parliamentary constituency in the upcoming elections. Indian National Congress Development Inclusive Alliance India Bloc Manipur, which is formed by 10 like-minded political parties, announced to support the two candidates who are nominated for the polls by Indian National Congress (INC). In connection with the announcement of party candidatures, a meeting of India Bloc Manipur was convened in Imphal. Speaking on the sidelines, CLP leader Okram Iwobi said India Bloc Manipur members unanimously decided to file Professor Bimol Akoijam and Alfred Kangang Arthur in the Lok Sabha polls. He said the decision was made opposing Prime Minister Narendra Modi's alleged attempt to misinterpret the meaning of democracy and Manipur government's failure to resolve the long-drawn crisis in the state. Iwobi maintained that names of the two candidates were announced after thorough discussion among India Bloc Manipur representatives and with approval from like-minded political parties to bid the candidate of Bharatiya Janata Party and its alliance parties in the election. While speaking to media, Iwobi also said condemned the arrest of Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. On behalf of Indian Bloc Manipur, Iwobi appeals to the masses to support the two Congress candidates.
Congress na sponsor tawgadoriba candidate se akhoi gi wakhan manaba polling party mayam sinasu Congress na sponsor tawgadoriba candidate noi hanamuna khalo that should be acceptable candidate tuan political party mayam sina Manipur gi praja sinasu yaningadaba candidate puthorkadabani adu gargadi consensus oina state ki interest ta leipak ki interest ta akhoi support tawgani yarima makhai atai candidate thoktanaba koisu koi side tagi chu hotnagani haidana kana ba yaba khanara matungda ahan bada wakhan manaba political party tara sigi ayaba adagi mathangda ani subudana koigi party gi high command gi ayaba moidagi signal yaorga moidi go ahead announce hairaga koi dakthoksabani.
First round of training program for polling personnel in Jiribam district was conducted at Jiribam DC office. 154 polling personnel participated in the training program, which was held under the supervision of Jiribam district election officer and deputy commissioner Krishna Kumar. On the other hand, training for polling personnel who will be posted for election duty in the upcoming Lok Sabha election at 248 polling stations in 6 constituencies of Thoubal district will commence from tomorrow onwards at Thoubal College, and it will continue till March 25. Deputy Commissioner of Thoubal, Hantim Suvas, who is also district election officer, has urged personnel who would like to seek relaxation from election duties on medical ground to submit relevant documents and applications that will be duly considered during a medical board meeting on March 29th. On the backdrop of Congress' frozen bank account ahead of the Lok Sabha polls, Congress Legislature Party leader Okram Ibobi today questioned if BJP-led government is turning the democratic country into dictatorship. He urged people to decide whether they will still continue with the present government that only act on its whims and fancies. The Income Tax Department has freezed a bank account of All India Congress Committee, and addressing the media today in this regard today at Congress Bhavan in Imphal, Okram Ibobi said never in the history of this country freezing of a bank account for a political party just 1 month before the announcement of election date has ever happened. He added, BJP is doing this deliberately against Congress party as it fears to lose the election. Also speaking to media person, President of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, Kaishant Meghachandra, said freezing of bank account by Income Tax Department. It's an attempt to foil election campaign and other activities of Congress ahead of election, and also to restrict other political parties. The money in the bank account of All India Congress Committee were donated by party supporters, MLAs and MPs. He added, donations given by people are exempted from the tax under Section 13, Clause A of Income Tax Act.
Democracy si amuhan thamaro si dictator taurga si Manipur su hore na dictator nghaktani press ki sinawsing kanam ta freely maybe suggestion oi bi or constructive suggestion oi bi kan or natraga observation comment oi bi kanam ta freely pibang ammi braba sina sumai sum tawsalaga di ganatantra le khadraba ganatantra leira oi dobogi manba amna elected government local body sibu handakta gram panchayat ki du administrator ai khara leirdi ko ekai kana ba election taw matam mang pasa tingnam ni MLA su adum appoint taw thuose ka who knows.
Money of the people, the contribution from the people, the contribution from the members, masigi contribution sibo lainga kasina loina lawrani haidana being the loina close tawga khoji election ya holoi dabagi mong se hojik laire. How can we do elections in such a situation?
A new office of Nationalist Congress Party NCP Manipur State Unit is opened today at Kaisamthong, Imphal. Speaking on the inaugural event, NCP Manipur State Unit President Salam Joy said under the guidance of NCP National Leader Praful Patel and Ajit Pawar, the party will work in the interests of the people. Joy maintained that he was appointed as the party state president on September 19, 2023. He added, prevailing conflict in the state has disrupted in opening of the new party office. Joy revealed that NCP has so far not decided to file its candidate in the upcoming Lok Sabha poll.
Akoi ngahan hangba yaro dong asi yam tengdana akoi hangjari bani kanagumana hangira pe election maya yora bani na si hange gana akoi sida leijare September gi tang taraga mapanda order thokla bani si akoi office hang adu mayam haujikti loima khana sunabagi adu ada si kayum kanda kawbo dong na ji election gi mayam ma to political party mayam ma story adu akoi tangai padana akoi office ma hang toga haujiki haiba Lok Sabha gi sidi akoi center gi leader ga akoi ga tanaraga masi thadokna phabra thadokna phabra Chapchaba, Hadopogidi, Hadoptabagidi, Chapchaba Lake, Sobdabudi, Sanminari Aduga, Akoitanaraga, Koina Tado Gana Kaitawa, Tado Kargana, Sanmina, Sanmina Dabadi, Laiva Manipuri, situations that Koitanaraga, my Hajaraka.
At the ongoing 55th session of UN Human Rights Council in Geneva, Switzerland, Kokomi spokesperson Kuraija Mathauba drew the attention of UN Human Rights Council towards serious human rights situation in Manipur. Kuraija Mathauba got a chance to speak at the session for the second time, showed urgent intervention towards violence hit Manipur. In his speech, Mathauba informed that indigenous communities are embroiled in a severe conflict which is exacerbated by cross-border narco-terrorist groups and armed militants who are under suspension of operation agreement with Government of India. He also informed United Nations Human Rights Council that over 70,000 people have been displaced in the last 10 months of violence crisis and the fundamental rights of people are threatened. Athawar further maintained that complacency attitudes of central government has prolonged the situation in Manipur. He added involvement of immigrants, armed groups who have unlimited access to arms from Myanmar and Bangladesh have complicated the situation, and this could jeopardize stability in the region further. He appealed to the council to appoint a special reporters to assess the human rights situation in relation to ongoing Manipur conflict. He also sought immediate aid to over 70,000 internally displaced persons with focus on the vulnerable groups including women, children and elderly. Athawar urged the council to initiate dialogue to address the issues of unlimited immigration, drugs and arms trafficking and illicit cultivation of opium poppy. A patient in Jiribam was reportedly denied treatment at 50-bedded hospital in Jiribam district's Ningshinkult after a nurse of the hospital allegedly told the patient that emergency room of the hospital only treat patients who sustained injuries, accident cases and those who required surgery. The incident took place this morning. Speaking to Impact News over the telephonic conversation, the anguished patient demanded action from relevant authority against the nurse. On the other hand, a doctor from the same hospital clarified to Impact News that emergency room is available to all patients and not reserved exclusively for accident, injuries and surgery. Job card holders in Imphal East District's top Dushara Gram Panchayat also took out protest demonstration against election demanding election for Panchayat and to remove members of a newly constituted administrative council. In the protest which was held at SAC Community Hall in Top Mayalaikai, a job card holder H. Gita expressed strong disapproval over constitution of Administrative Committee for Gram Panchayat. She said a memorandum has been submitted to Chief Minister Nongthoma Bireen and Deputy Commissioner of Imphal East District demanding election for Panchayat. However, government has not responded to the memorandum. She urged government to nullify Administrative Committee and to hold Panchayat election at the earliest.
CM Masamakta Haidiba application Lamakap Summit of Zakre, Aduki Warol, so Amata Haidebida, Akoi the Prazas in the Yam, Saman Bahaidare, election Akogi Kungang Kuya, the lady, but since the Kogi MP election, the Togani Hainan that 19 that fixed to be Adugayamna, Kogi Kungang Masakapada. Kogi Prithvi Amaso and the Paris is Akadori, Kungang Chakotana, Paris Akotpayaro, Manipur Sakotpayaro, Asuklu Krabayam, Todatina than a ladyba, Gram Panchayat elections did not have Birakanda, Matomaran Kangaba Committee, Yamana Semzalakanda, Sigis, Equi Prazamayam, Hanzel Hanzina, we don't to election, Panchayat election, Pangtopi, have saying a Simaxo Makata, and Equiwakat Mipam Hamzari Batini.
Job card holders in Thambalkhong Gram Panchayat staged protests over the formation of Panchayat Administrative Committee and in demand for Panchayat election at the earliest. The agitation was held today at Laima Market in Wangkai Ayangpali Road. Protesters said Panchayati Raj Institute should resume work if there is no possibility to conduct the Panchayat election.
Thambalkhong GPG oina job card holder ngatani ba akoina ngasi phamjari ba dharna aje akogi athuba matamda panchayat ki election pangthokpiyu administrative committee da panchayat ki thabak sinaba si akoina yajaning de DC Imphal East na administrative committee gi order hantokpiyu aduga mikhal pangthokpa ngamdragadi akoi hana gi PRI singsida ꯊꯕꯛ ꯁꯤꯟꯅꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯨꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯝ ꯀꯣꯔꯠꯅ ꯍꯤꯌꯥꯔꯤꯡ ꯆꯠꯊꯔꯤꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯆꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯖꯣꯕ ꯀꯥꯔꯗ ꯍꯣꯜꯗꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤ.
Voters in top Naria Gram Panchayat Imphal East also hold protests at Eastern. The Youth Constructive Association AYCA community hold Kongpal Ketrilai demanding government to conduct the long-pending Panchayat election at the earliest. Protesters warned to launch intense agitation if the demand is not released.
Makoi sing loi na mak lau ko pire aduga panchayat kari no khangdaba no mata su ekoi ga moi hak theng na no unadri ba masak pau khangdri ba mida panchayat ki hak chinabdu di ekoi yaning de ba aduna panchayat election che MP election ma mangda athuba matam da tawbiu praja ekoi na pamja se si pami aduga tawbida ba su tawbiga no ekoi na pamja ba thabak to government na su khangbiu hujik ki leiba ki irang yam na lei irang leiba marak chida ekoi na ngasi dharna phamdana rally chatana mayam ama tawra agadi kok chakpado loin mak chakminarni ekoi chu wani makoi chu wagani.
Members of Chaithabi Lyric Development Club, the CLDC, and Chaithabi Lyric Women's Society held a sit-in today condemning the incident of bomb attack by unknown miscreants at the residence of Sarangthem Somarendro in Imphal East District's Kurai Chaithabi Lyric. Speaking on the sideline, President of Chaithabi Lyric Women's Society, Takilambam Bimola, said the bombed attack was carried out by miscreants on the night of March 20. She added that Chaithabi Lyric Women's Society takes the matter very seriously and condemned the incidents of bomb attack at residential areas. She urged relevant people to settle any issues on disagreement through dialogues and not by carrying out such terrorizing act, as this could have caused grievous injuries to people of the locality.
Handakse kanana thamami basung khangdabada Manipur se sinba thungna bongi wanga tamak tare kai thendo oiro khurai mega do oiro khurai mega da su yame bom thammi se khoin sum tajabada akhoi se yang ki jajare haba bom sina pokhairaga mi sidabo di phaido bom siga pokhairaga mi du sidori ni makhong kak toini makhut kak toini maram aduna yaraga di isa sing oigera inau sing oigera kanagumba xyz ama goiramba yai aduna matung da di amhana mathong marang khangdana yamna kungna tariba yum aduki mati kungna thai akhoi Chaithabi Lyric se masai sida amuhana bom thambigano haiba wahaya se akhoi Chaithabi Lyric mayai lekai women society amadi Chaithabi Lyric development club anina pulaga tawbirakanu amuhana matungda bom thambigano haiba wahaya se haijari.
A team of journalists from Manipur today paid tribute to 23 heroes of the Manipur, including Maharaj Kulachandra Singha, who were deported and imprisoned in Andaman and Nicobar Island during the Anglo-Manipuri War 1891. The team will also commemorate Amju's first tour to the Andaman Island at Mount Manipur 21 years ago in 2003, which led to the revelation that the 23 deported heroes of Manipur were not actually kept in jail, but that they were housed at Mount Manipur, which was formerly known as Mount Harriet. After this discovery and further research in collaboration with history enthusiasts and Art and Culture Department, Government of Manipur, Union Home Minister Amit Saha on October 17, 2001 officially renamed Mount Harriet as Mount Manipur in recognition of the contribution of those freedom fighters from Manipur. The team hiked the Mount Manipur around 7 a.m. where they held a memorial event at the Mount Manipur National Park led by Amju President Bijoy Kakchingtabam. The team also planted saplings including sting beans tree, locally known as Yongchak, and jasmine, locally known as Kundolei, specially brought from Manipur at the park. They also visited the remnant of the quarter believed to have accommodated Maharaj Kulachandra Singha and other heroes who were deported along with him.
When luxury of Conchase, Matandugi, like Hidraba, Nizing Nadraba, Atobusing, Ninto Kulachandra, the Magalunaba, Sing Adugi Memory, the Quena, Mafam visit Pansuka, Condolence, Jose Manipuda, Satari Bakanguki, Lance, the Hidraba, ꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯀꯥꯏ ꯈꯨꯝꯅꯕ ꯎꯠꯆꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯣꯟꯗꯣꯂꯦꯟꯁ ꯑꯣꯕꯖꯔꯕꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯤ
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯝꯖꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯨꯄꯥ ꯖꯔꯅꯦꯂꯤꯁꯁꯤꯡꯅ 2003ꯗ ꯏꯍꯥꯟ ꯍꯥꯟꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯁꯦꯂꯨꯂꯔ ꯖꯦꯜꯗ ꯆꯠꯂꯨꯔꯒ ꯁꯦꯂꯨꯂꯔ ꯖꯦꯜ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤꯅ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯒꯤꯅ ꯀꯂꯥꯄꯥꯅꯤ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯃꯃꯤꯡꯗꯪ ꯄꯟꯕꯗ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯤꯅꯕ ꯖꯦꯜꯅꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯦꯅ ꯊꯥꯖꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ 2003ꯒꯤ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯞꯁꯤꯅ ꯈꯪꯗꯣꯔꯛꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯍꯥꯔꯥꯖꯥ ꯀꯨꯂꯆꯟꯗ꯭ꯔ ꯌꯥꯎꯅ ꯏꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯞ ꯁꯣꯜꯁ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯀꯂꯥꯄꯥꯅꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯎꯟ ꯍꯦꯔꯤꯌꯠꯇ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯇꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯏꯝꯄ꯭रिꯖꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ
All Manipur Working Journalist Union ge Golden Jubilee ga mari leina nupi journalist ki oba team ne mayam ama tour mayam ama chat khik tar ga so anna Manipur ga bagi phawagi oina de nupi sing gi team gi tour se sin ihana ma khong chat ne na ina khanje and is a very historical tour for the women journalists matung ta ba da su nupi journalist mayam ana su sugumba anna Manipur gumba mafam mafam da leiba khoi gi maitai sing na ta ba Manipuri sing na ta ba mafam mafam kaya sida chatla kanda akhoi gi oiba story mayam collector kanda khoi gi society se contribute tawrgadi akoi apunba nushinabagi mari do hena hengalakani haibagi ache pathajabal
3-day Manipur Film Festival kickstart today at the auditorium of Palace Compound in Imphal. The film festival is being organized by Heritage Art and Culture and is sponsored by Northeastern Council. Adibam Shyam Sharma's film Imagining Theme was screened as opening film of the festival. Speaking on the opening event, retired IAS R.K. Nimai stressed the need to organize film festivals to boost film industry and that the ongoing event is similar to opening a new window for Manipuri films. He also highlighted the changes which are seen in the journey of film making from yesteryear to the present day. Jain Manipur Dance Academy Director P. Vilas, social worker Oinam Romend and Film Forum Manipur Chairman Laimayumd Sujakanta Sharma also graced the occasion.
Laigada lai sabagi di matam sanmari na moi festival na kadori na lai ta saya dewa moi di matam sang na tawe and sculpture gi de tum lai batu ka painting to ta de exhibition la tore hai ka da akoi artist sing sin lai si yek aduna moi gi development si stunted boy ne sum yek na se hi su kusum hi yek na lai ga de sum ma gi level zu wan kala ka da wa sai ta na akoi gi festival ji jo film ni ji jo akoi na spread ta ra kan de akoi audience su fandani aduga akoi afaba film gi yeng opportunities akoi leigani akoi hunt out to godam na ba kanamos yam chut film will be even 15 minutes go 10 minutes go be if it is a good film akoi audience ta madi posi uhan base akoi sustainable things ki akoi mathau oigadabani.
Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the disclosure of all details on electoral bonds by SBI to ECI. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Imung umada changma palam sing finance store da fangdab leitre
grocery items, cosmetic items, sena chana ba firo, electronic items, home appliances, loina na furniture items.
Isagi apamba polam sing leibada dukan amada mukchat amada mukchen tawagi mathau tadre.
Hojik oirakliba leiba isan mitlon gi fibam yengjaraga penai store yonjari ba polam kodima ki offer pijari. Sagolban babudong mantri lekai Imphal West padi salam awang lekai sangai tel road Imphal West ta lengthong piratuna polam kodima leiba gi nungai ba mahau lobi ho.
Are you looking for a future in armed forces? Want to join NDA, CDS or CAPF? Creative Circle provides the best guidance class, best mentors, customized study materials, regular mock tests and personality development classes. Class commencing from 18th March for first batch and from 1st April for second batch. Limited seats. For more details, visit Creative Circle at Konumama or Kesampa.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin and moving on with our bulletin. After Supreme Court of India gave strong directions to SBI to reveal all the details regarding election bonds, Election Commission of India yesterday published all the details of electoral bonds, including the donor details to political parties that redeemed the bond and also alphanumeric codes that link donors to beneficiaries. In the data published by Election Commission, it came came to light that top 10 of 487 donors to ruling Bharatiya Janata Party account for rupees 2,119 crore, which is 35% of the total electoral bond encashed by BJP since 2019. The top 3 donors to BJP includes Mega Engineering and Infrastructure Limited, Quick Supply Chain Private Limited, which is associated with Reliance, and also Vedanta Limited. These top 3 donors gave rupees 1,186 crore to BJP. BJP received rupees 584 crores from the Mega Engineering and Infrastructure Limited and its associate company Western UP Power Transmission Company Limited. Western UP Power Transmission Company Limited also gave rupees 110 crore to Congress Party, becoming the largest donor for Congress Party, followed by Vedanta Limited. The biggest purchaser of electoral bond turns out to be lottery company Future Gaming and Hotel Services Private Limited, which bought rupees 1,300 crore between 2019 and 2024. Trinamool Congress received the most amount from the Future Gaming and Hotel Services Private Limited, as it received rupees 542 crore. Among the electoral bonds donator, various companies were under the investigation of Enforcement Directorate for money laundering cases, while some companies were under the scanner of Income Tax Department. Security forces arrested 2 individuals with around 80,000 world is yours tablet weighing 11 kilograms 740 grams in border town More yesterday. The arrested persons are 44-year-old Tungko Hau Haukib and 48-year-old Jamko Lund Baite, both are residents of Kanang Vang, More. According to police report, seizures were made during the ongoing area domination operation being carried out by security forces in More. The contraband items were found concealed in tent packets. Police registered a case regarding this and investigation is initiated. World Water Day cum awareness program was observed today at Pitumbura English School, Kwakaitheld. The observation cum awareness program was organized by Water Resources Department in collaboration with Project G on the theme Leveraging the Water for Peace. Interaction program and quiz competition was also held as part of the program. During the program, the attendees highlighted the importance of water in sustaining lives. Speaking on the sidelines, executive member of the Project G, Khetrimayum the Dejained, said various awareness campaigns and mobilization programs in connection with water conservation will be carried out at various schools, local clubs. He also urged relevant authorities to introduce plans and policies that contained the provisions for conserving water.
अखोगी मरी लेनबो अखोगी वाटर रिसोर्स हाइगद्रा अखोगी मरी लेनबो डिपार्टमेंट सिंग अथॉरिटी सिंग नसु अथुबा मतमदा इमीडिएट एक्शन लौबीबगा लोइनना अखोगी लॉन्ग टर्म दा हाइदि सत्नबा यागदबा अखोगी प्लान एंड पॉलिसी सिंबिदुना अखोगी लेबाक मियामदा अखोगी इसिंगना ओइरपा याबा अखोगी नेचुरल डिजास्टर हेल्थ अदगी वाटर क्राइसिस शॉर्टेज ऑफ वाटर सिगुमना चिंबा अखोगी फिवम सिंगसी लेबाक प्रजा मियामदा खंगनबा मथौ तारे हाइबा वफलसी थमगा लोसिनजगे
Nongmai Them Foundation Kisampat Lemajam Leikai and Tungi Yaifanaba Semba Kanglup Samuro celebrated the 82nd birthday for Professor Nongmai Them Tombi today at Manipur Press Club. As part of the occasion, a book on Professor Tombi's work on radio play and films such as Jehera, Jananeta Iravat and Thawa Michak Amana Kien Krabada was released. Sahitya Academy awardee Maibam Navakishwar, former head of program of All India Radio Imphal Adhikari Mayum Git Chandra Sharma, former 6th MR Deputy Commandant Lehaut Habam Kunjikishwar Sharma, and renowned artist R.K. Hemavati graced the event.
Manipuri Radio Lilashe. yamna inakul yang green ha manung da sani bachi yang green masi lari wai na pongadi literature already kanadra kogi manipur site gi lecture lama oya oisu oi ko ajo aja ji si tong bra de gi mk binu de ni myam yang green radio drama irmyan apa bachi yam le gre aduna radio drama si radio play si manipur site gi hajaba lecture lama oina ba honna basida ai oi ba contribution ai ma gi de kitang pudol machang patang tabjabanida.
Monitoring Committee Kakching Kuno appeals to relevant groups and organizations in Kakching Kuno area to refrain from demanding unreasonable donations from locals. Speaking to media at Kakching Kuno today, the committee spokesperson KH Tombisana said locals of Kakching Kuno have been safeguarding peripheral areas round the clock since violence had broke out into the state on May 3rd last year. She added locals are having hard time as they are not able to concentrate on their work and jobs to generate income, and also economy of the village has declined owing to prevailing grim situation.
Anaki lala sida Kakching Nong haibalam damase suno maga hingba yamna waba khungang amani adugi mathakta nupi nupa singje loina thoga lan singak laga leibadana subam nombom khangdre maram asina Manipur da leiriba isa isu organization mayamna ahenba mating ni base matam khara lepiu.
Manipur State Sumanglila Council today organized a state-level condolence program for late renowned Sumanglila artist Furai Latpom Tomba Sharma, who was known for his character in the Jivant Mala Sumanglila. The condolence program was held at the birthplace of the late artist in Imphal West District, Konthaujamd Makha Pakhang Balaikai. Lifetime President of Sumanglila Council PH Gunachandra Sharma, Manipur State Sumanglila Council President M. Purnimashi Laima, Advisor of Sumanglila Council and Eld Tarpon Singh, and the Chairman of Award Committee Khetri Jugindro attended the condolence program. Coalition Against Drug and Alcohol, the Imphal East District Committee today condoled the demise of its advisor, Mem Chobi. Kada members pray for eternal peace of the departed soul. Kada also expressed its solidarity to bereft family members of late Mem Chobi. Thangmaiban United Club in association with Veterinary Department of Government of Manipur jointly organized anti-rabies vaccination program at Naharold Leishemba Club in Thangmaiban Sinamlekai today. The vaccination program was organized as precautionary measure on the backdrop of report on cases of rabies cases in the state. 200 pets including dogs and cats were vaccinated for rabies.
Karigumba hoina chikpo khopa leragadi isana minute 10 natraga minute 35 phobse khoina saponna ising running water da fajana samthopiyo fajana samtho matunda pakhaningai leite aduga anakpa PAC natraga na rims kumba jenis kuda salaga dos fajana mapung phana kapthopiyo dos manga do aduga siba hui hodong ado akhoina hatopiroi da bani nimit 3 natraga nimit 10 ni manung observation tawra matungda kaigumba hui aduna siragadi akhoi adugi hui do akhoina DI lab ta pubiraga postmortem tawraga sample do confirmation gi damta thajana ba I haijari praja
Asha and Angalwadi workers in association with Health and Wellness Center Iroishemba organized Urban Health and Nutrition Day and Immunization Program at United Senior Citizens Forum in the Uripok Khoishnam Laikai, Laikurembi Maning Laidak today. ASA workers AK Bambam informed people about health and nutrition. Immunization for non-communicable diseases were also carried out for children, and medicines were also provided for free during the program. Referees 11th Manipur and Department of Transfusion Medicine RIMS jointly conducted blood donation camp at RIMS Blood Bank. It was held in connection with 7th Foundation Day of Referees 11th Manipur. Altogether 46 persons including football referees and media persons donated blood at the camp.
koi tongdu leita da ba koi Manipur crisis hai batare saida koi asok pan yaw sing blood tasing darkar leiba sinau ana ek boiro oxygen ki boiro hai riba koi sinau sing da khara do ro so koi mateng oigadra haibagi wakhalon da koi ngasi gi blood donation came as koi pangthok sa
hakchang pharaba tenjang laijang kaijing taba mioi singna chongthok peratuna mi amamamna EPP matamda mi ahum ki punsi sep life sep to bigadaba khongjang asibu ngangkhaile tuna thagachari.
District Legal Services Authority Tobal conducted capacity building cum refreshers course for paralegal volunteers today at District Court Complex in Khangabok. Paralegal volunteers in Kakching and Tobal District participated in the event, which was held under the aegis of Manipur State Legal Services Authority Tobal Chief Judicial Magistrate and DLSA Tobal Secretary Mashana Panmay. Manipur State Legal Services Authority paneled lawyer advocate member CH Momon Singh and Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights MCPCR advocate consultant TH Rajkishore graced the event. During the program, resource persons spoke on topics such as rights of an arrested person and other general laws and child-related laws. Iraq and Syria, ISIS India had Harish Farouk alias Harish Azmald Faruqi and his aide from the Dubri district of Assam. Harish Faruqi is a resident of Chakrata, Dehradun, while the other arrested ISIS member is Anurag Singh. Police made the arrest yesterday. The arrested will be handed over to NIA for further interrogation. News. India play out a goalless draw with Afghanistan in FIFA World Cup qualifier round 2, which was played at Saudi Arabia Dammam Stadium late last night. Both teams fought neck to neck throughout the match, however failed to convert their chances into goals, thus ending the match in a goalless draw. India and Afghanistan will play again in Guwahati on March 26. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin. But before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Professor Bimola Koijamd is a Congress candidate for Inner Manipur Lok Sabha seat. Alfred Kangam, the earther, is confirmed as Congress candidate for Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency in the upcoming election. Congress Legislature Party leader Okrami Bobi questioned if BJP-led government is heading to dictatorship. Congress expressed dissatisfaction over freezing of All India Congress Committee bank account by Income Tax Department. Kokomi spokesperson Kuraija Matoba seeks attention of the UN Human Rights Council towards serious human rights situation in Manipur. Women journalists from Manipur pay tributes to heroes of Anglo-Manipur War. Made by Amju President Joy Kautingkamam, media person plant saplings at Mount Manipur in Andaman and Nicobar Island. And State Bank of India reveals all details of electoral bonds to Election Commission of India. Details also includes alphanumeric codes that link donors to beneficiaries. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Prime Time Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Looking to kickstart your career in hospitality? Classic Hospitality Training